$13,000 in one single trade? Yes, you heard it right. And in this video, I'm gonna exactly break down how I take it and step by step how you can replicate this so you can do this yourself too. No time to waste. Let's get into the video where we are at gold here at the weekly time frame. And maybe you're like, hey Dion, I don't care about the weekly time frame. I just want to go to the 1 and 5 minute and just make my trades intraday and go ahead with my day. That's correct, and we're gonna do that. But all the trade ideas, even when we execute on lower time frame, they are found on the higher time frame. So here on gold, let's mark it out. What we have, I see here a weekly bullish fair value gap. So let's mark it out. And we trade into it here in May. The trade is taken on June 30th, so in this week. So we can replay like this. And we just completed a weekly internal to external. And the external is here. And why this external raise liquidity and not, for example, this external raise liquidity, old high? And it's because this high was the last high that made the low right here, that got into the weekly bullish fair value gap. So with that in mind, let's drop to the daily. And what do we see here? So we had that high, that external raise liquidity, the target right here. And we trade lower and lower, lower. We come into this weekly bullish fair value gap, and as we see right here, also overlapping with a daily bullish fair value gap, and also here a daily bullish order block. Right here, see how clean we tap into it. And yes, I took the trade from here as well. We're going to focus on the June 30th trade. So then what happens is we displace higher. We have a daily bullish fair value gap. And then we trade higher towards the drawn liquidity right here. Cool. But the trade is taken on June 30th. Right there. So why do we discuss this, all this? Because this is information we need to now go back to the chart and find our example trade. So when I see this, I still think we can go higher. Why? We traded from a weekly internal. We're going to external. We already did that. But gold can go higher. The money print is going on. We have rate cuts coming in. We had some conflict going on in the Middle East. So gold doesn't really make sense that gold go lower. So in this move, what I already did is I took some trades here from this daily fair value gap and basically trying to catch the continuation to here. So I took some losses on this. And gold trade lower and lower, lower. From this point, we arrive at the trade idea. So let's drop a little lower to see what we got here. So what happens here on Sunday, here's Tuesday low, here's Friday low. So we sweep Friday low immediately at the Sunday open when the market's open in a new week. And then we trade higher. We immediately create some green candles. And that's interesting because it could mean that price does not want to come back here, right? Cool. So with that in mind, on Monday already, I start watching the market for the idea that perhaps this is already a low and we're not going lower, because I want price to go up right here. I want price to go towards here, these highs, and towards all-time high basically. So let's see if we can catch the smart money reversal. So looking at this looks like a classic ICT 2022 model, right? Sweep liquidity, then we displace higher, and it's all this Sunday open. So not a kill zone. So here's not where the trade is taken. Also not here. But these candles give confirmation that this probably is going to be the low. So we have the order block here, the down close candles that made the low. Then I see this 50-minute fair value gap, and the trade is taken close to the New York session. Here, Monday, London. I don't trade Monday, London. I don't like it. But we also in London we trade higher. So that means probably want to go higher, right? So I was waiting for some aggressive sells into a discount array. What do we see here? That's 5. We trade into a bullish fair value gap. Cool. Is this already the move? Could be, right? Could be. This looks like a market maker model. Liquidity sweep, creating a high resistance structure, then go up. Could be. But let's see if it's respected. There's no fair value gaps here, so I don't know. I don't think it's respected. Also outside the kill zone, it's between the London and the New York kill zone. And then here at 7, we sweep some short-term liquidity. Right here, we also make an S&T with silver at the same time. But we sweep liquidity into the order block. And here's where the York session starts. So from here, I want to look for trades. And here we have the first value gap. So this could be a trade idea. Right here, DionTrades. So here already at the 80 level, right here, I took the entry. TP. 36, why this target? There's a 4-hour bearish value gap here. It was the midpoint of the 4-hour value gap. Stop below here. And this is the exact trade idea. Let's play it out. So in hindsight, this looks all very nice because you already know this is going to be like a big trade. But in the trade itself, look at how long all 50-minute candles. So we took it here. And we were in this level, even came back here for over an hour, maybe 2 hours. And only then we start moving up towards the TP point. Right there for a very clean trade. But the main message is, like, you know how to play this, right? You know the liquidity sweep, the market structure shift, and here on the Monday, we just played a very simple open, low, high close, because this move right here, liquidity sweep, took out the midnight lows here. Liquidity sweep, for value gap, and boom. It was a very clear target. And you could target even higher. This was a low-hanging fruit target. Like, if you look in hindsight now, let's stop the replay. Look where we are. Low-hanging fruit target. Like, you could have easily traded towards this high right here, but I like to have low-hanging fruit targets. So it could be a 1 to 10. Of course, I like to just keep my trades clean. 1 to 2, 3, 4s around that, and come back later and hunt for a new opportunity somewhere later. I want to get the money in and out like a thief. And one important thing I want to touch on is this trade is where what you see. Nice trade. You see it happening here. 4-hour with your value gap, 50-minute structure, very clean, right? But I took a loss here. And the week before, in this move, right here, in the down close candle, I took many losses. I was trying to catch the exact same low. So if you look at my execution, this is the execution. There was a -1. And the week before, took a -1 here, took a -1 here, and right here. So I took many losses before this win. So at this trade idea, I'm basically break even. And because I have a management system with funded accounts, I have a new funded account because of this trade. But it doesn't mean the other funded accounts took hits on this. So it's not only wins, not up only, you're gonna have losing days, you're gonna have losing weeks. So keep that in mind. I take losses too, and in this video we discuss a winning trade. But this exact same idea, I just keep hunting it. So I took it on Friday, right here in this value gap, same target. Well, I got stopped out exactly at the open, and this was the winning trade. So keep in mind that on this trade idea, I'm in round break even, little profit, and that's completely fine. So knowing that, like, if you ever stressed when in a trade, like not sure where price will go, higher or lower, like you're feeling anxious, not feeling very, and you're not using your full potential now. And let's change that, because you already watched hours of IST videos, right? But you have no system. And losing traders follow their gut. Like they think, oh yeah, gold will go higher or lower, or Nasdaq will go higher or lower, or EURUSD will go higher or lower. But you need to have a system, and not only a system, that system needs to be backed with data, with proof. And let's say you are in this trade idea and you're feeling nice, you're feeling on top of the world because you saw this trade and you think, hey, this is cool, this is how I want to trade. You shouldn't forget that on these days you didn't feel good. So your mindset needs to be on a very good level. And I created an entire blueprint on how to fix your mental game, my exact frameworks, my protocols to getting your mindset in check. I have the link to this mini training, but also to the exact protocol in the link down below. So make sure you check that out. And that is everything I had to share with you today. $13,000 trade, the exact entry model, why I took it. If you go to my YouTube channel, on the playlist, there's lots of entry models you can use. This is one of them. And you can use yourself now to exactly step-by-step replicate my trades. Keep in mind that your mental game needs to be on point, so make sure you check out the link in the description or somewhere in my bio to check out the Mindset Master, because that will be the exact step-by-step protocol I use to fix my mental game and not blow all the accounts and just start making money. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.